Ooh, we'll give it some time. All right. Anybody in the room, can you hear us? How's the sound?
How do we look? How do we sound?
Drop us a comment. We need a
better take two than the first take two.
Oh. There you go. All right. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you hear us?
Can you guys hear us? Give us thumbs up if you could hear us. And we're not like scrambled like a chipmunk.
No chipmunk sound. Can you hear us clearly?
Hello, hello. Hey, Joe, how are you doing? Hopefully, you could hear us a little better this time.
All right, we got a yes.
We got a yes that people could hear us.
If you missed our first live show, you missed it because we were the only ones that were part of it because we had a good time talking, but apparently nobody could hear us clearly. We were chipmunks and I don't know, but we got a new laptop, we got new software, and it's working.
Everything's working. And I think you guys could see us. But just to talk a little about the problems we had 2 weeks ago. So people said, did you test it? Well, we did test it. And everything worked fine on the test.
Multiple tests.
Yeah, multiple tests. And we had a little tablet computer set up like right here and an external webcam. But the tablet also has a built-in webcam. So it worked fine. It used the external webcam on our test. Then when we went live, it decided to use the front-facing internal webcam, which was pointed the wrong direction, and it sounded like a chipmunk. So that was like a big fail.
So we had some help from our YouTube friends that we follow that gave us a lot of advice, and they helped us, got us going with the right software, and we're just so excited to be able to, well, we can't see you, but we're happy you can see us and we can read your comments.
Yeah. So, as you see in the, no wait, maybe this side, it says powered by StreamYard. So we're now using a streaming software, and that seems to have solved all the problems. So it's like, we could stream.
And it's free, so you're just going to have to deal with the watermark until.
It has the watermark, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yay.
Well, good to go. Yeah, good to see everybody. We have Ken and Angie and Joe, Roberta. So cool. Welcome, everybody.
We have more than we expected after our mishap the last time. So.
It was quite the mishap. Oh, and then we tried to go upstairs to our desktop computer to run a live show from there. Chipmunk. So we're learning. It's like the baby steps, I guess, in the growing pains of doing a live stream. So how is everybody today? Drop us some comments and we'll read off your comments. Ken says hello. Angie Krieghauser says hi. Hello, Angie.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
And the nice thing is, fellow Tennesseer, do I have that correct, Joe?
Oh,
fellow Tennesseer, that we enjoyed your state when we went to Gatlinburg. So
let's see, I believe Joe said he was close to Knoxville, was it? Because I said I went to the Knoxville World's Fair like back in the 80s, which I think I was a teenager, or well, show my age, but yep. All right, so you could see us, everyone could hear us. Hello, Roberta. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Oh, and everyone make sure to hit the like on our channel. So, I mean, on this video, if you hit the like, YouTube might start suggesting it and maybe we'll get some more people.
And I think we're going to go ahead and save this on our page too. So you can watch on a repeat whenever you want to. Does anybody, do you like our background that we have here? We have our little.
We have the funnel.
Carnival funnel ship here.
Gotta have the funnel.
We're missing not being able to cruise, but we're trying to do more trips and stuff that we can. And right now, since we can't really get on a plane or a ship, we're trying to do as much as we can with our little dog Luke. So try to throw in some hikes and whatnot too. So
yep, we do a lot of hikes, and then bike riding. And we're thinking of doing some little vlogs, like where we go to like Freddy's steak burgers or Culver's, and maybe compare them. Those seem to be very popular on YouTube. While we're waiting to cruise, of course, we would prefer to cruise and have a Guy's Burger.
Yeah, we like, since you can't have a Guy's Burger, the closest you can get is what the heck's it called? Freddy's.
It's pretty close. They don't have the same fries, but their burger's good. Hello to Kevin and Macy.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for joining.
What are we drinking? Yeah, scroll on down. We're drinking bubbly water. orange bubbly water. So nothing too exciting.
Has the water, then I have the just water in a coffee cup. So
nothing exciting over here.
But we're very glad we can get the live stream working. It is beautiful outside. It is about
80 degrees. No, 88. Well, my car said 88. I don't know.
It's insane that in October we have to turn on the air conditioning in the Midwest. So we shouldn't have to do that, but yeah, shorts.
We were hoping we were going to be able to show you Luke, but it's too nice outside. He's laying out there. He doesn't want anything to do with coming inside. So
we'll see if we could get Luke into the show at some point. So he'll have to say hi. Angie says, it's so cool. What is the picture behind you? Hawaii or a cruise? It's actually
a screensaver that our TV had.
Yeah.
So we did some flipping last night, and Andy found backgrounds and screensavers. So he just picked one out, and that's that.
Yeah, they had like 4 choices, so it was not a lot of choices. Thank you. Yep. We like the cruise ship is nice, and then we like the funnel. That came in a drink. Do you remember what the drink was?
I think it was a fun ship. It was on our very first cruise, I think, Carnival Glory. Andy was sitting at the pool, and he says, "Oh, look at these! They have all these like different drinks and cups." So.
Yeah, they had a tray with like 10 or 15 of these on the tray and straws sticking out of them. So we're like, okay, yeah, you got to have that. You got to have the whale tail as a souvenir.
So that's a 2016 whale tail, and it matches. I have a flamingo from our 2019 December cruise.
Oh, you have to get the flamingo.
Yeah.
Okay, we covered the drinking. Nothing excited yet. It's not quite.
It's not 5 o'clock here. We wait till 5 o'clock for happy hour time.
Yeah, we try our best to wait till 5, even during COVID. Sometimes the hours all run together, so you're not sure when 5 is anymore. But
well, we can't see, but can anybody tell us how many people are in here? We can tell by who's commenting, but does anybody know how many?
Either.
Yeah, anybody know how many people? How many thumbs ups do we have?
Yeah, please do hit the thumbs up if you could. Okay, so the location we're not sure. No Guy's Burgers. Yeah, we got to figure out how to make Guy's Burgers, I guess, at home. But
that's what we're worried about when we get back on the ship. They're not doing any buffets because of COVID. So I'm wondering how they're going to do Guy's Burgers, because you go and you get your burger, and then they have a little island that you have your toppings. You do sauteed mushrooms, onions, like the little, the onion straws and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that's going to work. So I don't know if we're going to be able to decorate our sandwich the way we want.
Yeah, because it's like self-serve. So maybe they'll have an employee behind there putting the pickles, onions on for you. or maybe they'll have them in little containers and you grab and go. Yeah, we shall see. Hopefully we'll see next year.
Hopefully February we'll be able to see.
Yeah. Wherever this is, we would like to go there someday, Angie.
It's somewhere Caribbean looking, and
Yeah.
it's warm. Although it's warm here late October, and just last week we were freezing, so all 4 seasons happen within the past like 3 or 4 days. So
yeah, we were out there doing leaves today and sweating, and it's like, you should be out there with like a hoodie, but instead of shorts, tank top. Yep, you had the Fun Ship drinks on the horizon. Fun Ship is Carnival's signature drink. So
it's like fruit punch with a kick. I didn't like it the very first time I tried it on the Glory, but then I guess my taste changed. And then when I had it on the horizon, it seemed like it was a lot better than first time. So, or I guess depends how they make it, or stronger than others.
I think they have a little bit of a kick to it. So one, you definitely feel. So usually when we embark and then see our room and drop off our bags for the first time, the first thing we'll get is a Fun Chip. So that's always our first drink.
It's fun.
Yeah. And it's, it's quite good.
The lighting went a little.
Okay, maybe 2 Fun Chips. Joe, that's correct. Okay, that must be the Knoxville. Yep, and yeah, Joe, we were just in his neck of the woods for Galveston, so that was very nice there. We could see ourselves trading our house for that cabin that we had. That cabin was like very nice. I mean, you could stay there, right?
Yeah, it gets cold though in winter.
All right, Kat.
7. All right,
we have 7. All right.
Woo! Keep it going.
Yeah, let's or post it to Facebook. Maybe we'll get some more.
One more 7 for lucky 7.
I did consider sharing this link to Joe will know this other site, Traveling with Bruce. We watch his live stream every Monday night. I did consider pasting this link and putting it in his Facebook page, but I'm not sure if he'd be okay with that, or you have to ask him first, so I didn't. But that would be a sure way to get quite a few people. He's got a big following.
Well, we're just glad we have the people that we have with us now. Oh, so we're lagging. It could be. Yeah, we could be the laggers.
I'm not sure. I did make sure to plug in, so we're not using wireless data. We're plugged into our router through a cord. So hopefully, and then we have Charter high-speed internet. So hopefully, we're not lagging as far as the streaming goes. Now, whether YouTube is busy, I don't know. Or is anyone else seeing issues? Leave us a comment.
It could be just us too. Maybe.
Nope,
it's
it's all good. It's all good as long as I'm just happy we're able to stream this time, because 2 weeks ago I should have maybe saved that to like look back and laugh on it. Right.
It's just weird just staring at yourself instead of seeing people. So I don't know if I'm looking in the right spot. I think so. Yeah, I'm looking at myself in the.
Thanks, Angie.
No lagging. You're good.
What is our favorite ship or cruise or port?
All right, you can go first.
Well, first off, I was saying my favorite ship was Carnival Magic. But then, as you go to other, ships, like the Horizon was like the newest one we were on. Then I'm like, well, maybe it's the Horizon. So it's kind of a toss up. We like the Magic. We like the Horizon. I mean, we like all those ships, that, like the port wise. I mean, I love sailing out of Port Everglades. I love sailing out of Miami. Port Canaveral was fun. New Orleans, that was interesting. So I'm not sure I have a favorite. Maybe scenery wise might be Miami, maybe. How about you?
Airport.
Ship and port.
My favorite was the magic, but mainly because we got introduced to the Alchemy Bar, and it was pretty much the staff that made it a favorite. But then, we got to the Horizon, and then we got to the Sunrise, and it seems like you have a favorite, and then once you get onto another one, it becomes your new favorite. So
we actually had a funny story, comment on our Sunrise videos. So on the one where we went to Nassau, I had a comment on a Facebook page on Carnival that I was focusing too much on the magic. She's like, "You're on the Sunrise. Why are you filming the magic so much?" And it was because, that was at the time, that was our favorite ship. So we were just surprised to see it. So we got like a magic sail away and all kinds of things. But she wanted us to just focus on the Sunrise, and that was it.
And we did get a little negativity with I don't know if you've seen our Independence of the Seas cruise, and with, I don't remember what the other vlog, I think it was our Tennessee vlog. Somebody said we were too negative, but just to let you know, we try to be upfront and honest with all of our trips. So if there's something that we don't like or experience, we give you the pros and cons, because we watch a lot of YouTube channels too on where trips that we're going, and attractions and stuff that we go to, and we're taking their opinion as, words are hard. What's the
well, I can only do it in like an example.
So pretty much we don't want to tell you that a place or an activity is, it's great, blah, 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 when it's not. We don't want to
well, no, like Independence of the Seas, for example. We, getting on the ship, it was like everything looked great, very fancy, but we went on board like starving. I think it was like noon maybe. So we were ready to eat, and we got on board, and I don't know if it's just Royal Caribbean thing or Independence of the Seas, but the only thing open was the buffet, and the line literally went out of the doors towards the pool. So we went to the main, deck 5 or whatever, where they have the indoor areas are. Promenade, yeah. And the deli was closed. The pizza place was closed. So we put that all in the vlog. We're like, pizza place not open yet, coffee not open yet. And then Andrew's like, "I need to eat."
We were just angry, and
yeah, so we got to comment on
we
that.
just wanted to let people know, if you go on, Independence of the Sea, just make sure you eat lunch before going on. And then if there is places open, go and have a snack.
Yep. Oh, did you have a favorite port? Did you answer that one?
So, I guess my favorite port was, I don't know, I didn't mind the Fort Lauderdale one. I don't know, mainly I guess because I had so many we were so close to the airport, and I was just so amazed to see all these planes, and I was like, wow, we must be near an airport. And I was like, yeah, it's just right down the road. We just literally came from it. So I guess that was mine, because it was just comical that I was amazed seeing planes all over the place.
Well, then it depends what side of the ship you choose, because Independence of the Seas out of Port Canaveral, we were on the what do you call the right side of the ship, starboard side, and there wasn't all that much to see. And then on the Sunrise, we picked the port side, and there was like all the houses with fancy pools in the backyard, and so you got to watch what you pick too. So we would say like port side on leaving out of Port Everglades, because it's like.
And it's easy to remember. Port side has 4 letters,
left.
So does left. Yeah. So it's easy to remember which side is which.
And I think in the video, no one's ever caught this or commented, but I said, yeah, Port Everglades, pick starboard side. And then, I definitely meant the port side, and no one ever mentioned that. But someone someday. You can tell that story. I was wondering what the watch your language was,
Yeah,
because here's,
I saw that pop up and I was like, what in the world?
do you want to tell the story?
The
On the horizon, dinner time.
Yeah,
We had
we
grapes
kept
every day.
getting we had a really fun waiter at our Horizon cruise,
No,
and
Cisco.
he usually at dinner you I don't know how it is, I couldn't remember, you order I think all of your entree, your appetizer, and your sides, and then you get a dessert menu, but I think it might be different now. I think you order everything.
Yeah, it could be.
But on day one, I think it was, all of a sudden we just got 2 sets of cheese and fruit plates, and normally you order it, but it was a nice little surprise.
Cisco would just bring it out because
yeah, so it was like cheese plates and grapes, and Dad was having a good time with grapes. He kept wanting to trade our grapes for our pears.
yeah, trading grapes for whatever it was. So you'll see it in Carnival Horizon. I'm not sure. Do you guys remember? If you remember which episode that was, I'm actually having trouble remembering now. It might have been episode 4 or 5.
I think it was a formal night.
Yep, gotta watch that profanity. We don't want to have to like boot you. We have the we have the control over that.
We do have the beat button down on editing for vlogs.
Yeah, the Alchemy Bar is definitely so your first ship was the Glory in 2016. We didn't even go to the Alchemy Bar. So that started on the Magic, her second ship.
Yeah, we didn't even know that the Glory had an Alchemy Bar, because the way the ship is designed, the Alchemy Bar was completely like tucked away into, I think by like the Red Pub, the Red Frog Pub. It was kind of just tucked away, so we didn't even know there was one on there. And then when we went on the Magic, we're like, what is this place here? And
yeah, drop us a comment and let us know what your favorite ship is, or even favorite cruise line. We've been on Carnival, we've been on Royal Caribbean. Still someday we would like to try Norwegian and possibly MSC.
Yeah, there's MSC, and so, and we would like to try the different classes. Is that the word, classes?
Oh yeah, like the giant Royal Caribbean that has a what is that? The Central Park.
Yeah,
in the middle of
it. And then it has a bar that like you sit and it raises. It's a moving bar.
The whole level can move like several decks to like different levels. So yeah, let us know what your favorite ship is. Angie Creekhauser would probably be a fan of the Disney ships.
Oh, we would really like them on a cruise. We would like to do a Disney cruise for sure too.
Yeah. Oh, Disney. They would probably go all out. We've seen videos of like Disney cruises, but never been.
And then to show the nerd side of us, we do know that there are Star Trek cruises too, and like Star Trek themed. So that would be pretty cool to see all the different characters and stuff. We have 8. We have 8. Woo! I'm having trouble on which is my left and my right. I'm mirrored here.
You said she loves Disney. I don't know if we would have known that. I really don't.
You will get on a cruise though. It's once you go on one, we always say if you like to eat and you like to have fruity drinks and just seeing water all over the place, then you'll like it.
Yep. Hey, Aaron. Hello to the Tyler Show. Hey, yes. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Let us know. This is kind of a meet and greet, and then also cruise talk and travel talk. So let us know where you're from in the U.S. and what the weather's like. It's very warm here in St. Louis.
88 degrees here on October 11th. So
Craziness. Yeah, we shouldn't be out doing the leaves in shorts and tank top.
I will take it.
Oh, here's what Angie Krieghauser would like to do.
Oh,
New Kids on the
no.
Block cruise.
I actually had a chance probably back in like 2014 or 15. A friend of mine was going on it, and it was kind of like a lottery thing, and they needed one more person to go in on it. And I was like, I don't know, never been on a cruise, and the whole thing fell through. They didn't even get picked anyway, so I was really close. If anybody doesn't know what NKOTB means, it is New Kids on the Block, and it was mine and my sister's favorite boy band growing up, and still to this day. So,
well, you guys will have to do the cruise sometime.
Well,
Ken is asking from the videos, what's your favorite ship from our videos?
From the videos, what's our favorite ship? I probably, right now, I'm going to say it's the Horizon, just because we experienced a lot more than, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if you've seen our Horizon series, that was a very fun ship. So much to do. And then
it was our
also
first
about the staff too, Narcisco.
Yeah, it was our first. So they had 2 different water slides, but it was our first one that actually had a tube slide where you actually got to pick up a tube from the bottom and take it up. Now, if you would see in our video, at least when I went, I like crawled down the slide. I didn't go very fast, but it was just fun that we got to actually take a tube slide.
Yeah, the Horizon, I'd say, is like state of the art right now for Carnival. Roberta's saying, when is your next cruise scheduled and where are we heading?
Well, we were supposed to have several planned this year, but everything's gone. But so far we're holding on to hope that, what is it, February
6th, 2021
is the inaugural Mardi Gras cruise. And so if cruising is still going on in February, we still have to hold on and see, because of limited capacity, we could get bumped.
We could get bumped from that,
and
even if it
doesn't happen. So even though we have a booking and we're scheduled due to possibly sailing at 40 to 50 capacity, we could be ones that say, sorry, we
get contact and say,
don't
sorry,
have the room.
We have to schedule you for a new cruise. But if that one does happen, it will be the inaugural of Mardi Gras, which would be very exciting. And that's out of it'll be out of Port Canaveral. So we would have to fly into Orlando, and then it's like about a 45-minute drive to Port Cape Canaveral. So not too bad. So that's and I forget where that's headed. I think this may actually be good. Instead of like, the question is whether ports will be opened up. It could be that they won't want you getting off the ship and walking around on your own. So one of the ports on this cruise in February is Carnival's home port, and where is that? Honduras. So I think it's Mahogany Bay. No,
Mahogany Bay.
Yeah, Mahogany Bay. So I have a feeling they would let you get off the ship and walk around there because it's closed to just Carnival. So they'd be able to control like who comes in and out of there.
Yeah. So there's not going to be any watering. So we're kind of wondering how the shops are doing when cruises start, because usually you can get off and just kind of at least walk the deck area. Help me. What's the
gangway or no? Oh, the
strip. I guess
strip right outside of
there's all these shops, and that's a lot how the locals make their money, is by selling items that they make or whatnot. So we're kind of wondering how that's going to affect everything too, because you can't just get off and walk around wherever you want. If you want an excursion, it has to be whether it's Carnival or Norwegian, it has to be that cruise line's excursion, so they know exactly who is going where, and making sure you're staying in the boundaries you should be staying in.
We have another update here. It says we had 5, but now it's up to 6, I see. And then my funniest comment so far, I think it's out of the bag here. Ken is really coming. And then to make that even funnier.
Why? We have a
So,
lot of family,
tonight,
so we have a lot of families, a lot of St. Louisans that are tuning in with us. But as I said, at least we have people just seeing what we have to say.
Yep. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. Make sure to hit the like. Looks like we have 4 likes. Is that right? 4 likes on our video.
And as people always say, we really prefer for you to give us a thumbs up. But if you want to give us a thumb down too, it doesn't matter, because the YouTube algorithm doesn't care if you get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You get a good comment, you get a bad comment. All they care about is you're having interaction with your content. So if you want to give us a thumbs down, do it. But
I guess
it won't hurt us. It may knock us down a peg or two, but we'll take it.
Or Angie is asking, what is your favorite beach?
Favorite beach.
I think.
I
may have 2.
The one I don't do well with names. What was the one that the beach we just went to?
Oh, that. Do you mean at Freeport?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good beach. Yeah, that was the last one we went to. Then with your mom and dad on the horizon, we went to Grand Cayman, which 7 Mile Beach is supposed to be like one of the best beaches, like for clearest waters, whitest sands. So 7 Mile Beach in Cayman is good. But do you remember when we went to Carnival's own resort, that Mahogany Bay in Honduras, and we went to the beach there? That was the calmest beach. You could just lay there and float on your back and like not have any waves go over you. That was a really nice one.
But if I can throw in an island, I will. I'll throw in Belize. There was a private island that we went to that had the clearest water, and you could walk out as far as, I don't know, you could walk out to a far distance and not have any problems with waves. And I don't know, that was
a great beach. You guys let us know too, what's your favorite beaches, and anyone been on any cruise ships? What's your favorite ship? Still looking for your favorites. The one with the really blue water, that's all like so blue in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And all kinds of different shades of blue, like Cozumels has some really pretty waters. Definitely Grand Cayman. Anywhere in the Caribbean, they're like.
It depends on the weather too, because if the weather and the wind's kind of iffy, then like seaweed happens. Because our Cancun trip, we went during kind of tropical storms, and there was a ton of seaweed that was all in. The guys at the resort did their best. They had their little rakes, and they were raking and bagging as much as they could, but it was just, so it kind of depends. That was during December, so I don't know if that was like a seasonal thing or.
I think they always have issues with it.
Share your experience.
The stingrays. Oh yeah, she was a huge fan. That's my big takeaway, is how much of a fan she loved them on your back and then kissing.
I was told by Andy and his son that stingrays are nothing but cats. They just want to come up to you and
curious.
rub on your leg or something. But I was
very relaxed, right?
but so I was very relaxed getting my professional picture taken, but nobody knows that after that, one touched my leg, and I literally climbed on Andy's shoulders, and I'm like, get me back to the boat, I'm done. And I sat in the boat with this older gentleman for the remainder of the excursion, and I was done.
I had a feeling looking at the pictures, you smiling with the stingrays touching you. I didn't quite feel the smile was how you felt on the inside. You were probably like
we paid for that picture, so I was
ready for happy hour,
trying to make it the best I could.
That was fun though. So anyone else go on any vacations this year? I know it's very difficult in 2020 to go anywhere, but has anyone went? I mean, so far all we've done this year is the Galveston trip, and we don't quite have anything else lined up for this year. We've kicked around a couple things, but yeah, let us know if you've went on any trips anywhere and what you've done, what you suggest. Galveston was really nice because you could either just relax and do nature walks, or you could go brave the strip if you wanted, but that was usually pretty busy.
Yeah.
Oh, we hear our dog at the door. He's wanting in. Karaoke on the ship from your last cruise. Okay, yeah, that was what was the guy's name?
Oh, Nando Prado.
There.
And we had a lot of inspiration before that. We met a fella that called himself a professional whistler, and he actually was pretty good. Others at times didn't want him whistling, but we enjoyed it, and then we just had a good time again with our alchemist at the alchemy, or their mixologist at the bar, so that helped.
But yeah, this guy ran a piano bar, so we went there maybe 3 of the 5 nights, I guess.
And so many times I kept writing on the piece of paper, I'm like, for requests, I'm like, just play anything Phil Collins. Anything Phil Collins. And he didn't do it. We kept going back and back, kept giving another shot, and finally the last night he played it, and that was that.
Oh yeah, and then on that last night, I was like saying, okay, if he even plays Hotel California, I'm out of here.
One more time.
he had the song he would play every time. He had several, but that one he played every night, and it was like, I don't know. I'm just that's one of the songs where it's a good song, but I've heard it thousands of times and don't really need to hear it anymore. I mean, sorry, I hope that's not your favorite song. Anyone out there?
Eagles fans out there.
Wait, let me go get the little puppy, see if he can make an appearance on camera. He's been scratching at the door. So.
Our street's very noisy, and we had a couple of motorcycles drive by, and he got scared. So try to get him in, and come here.
You got him?
Yeah. So here's Luke. He's made an appearance in some of our little videos, and so.
He makes an appearance in several. Climbing the sand dunes at Lake Michigan. What all has he done? Gatlinburg.
We tried to get him into the lake, but that didn't pan out so well.
Love Mr. Sancho's thumbs up. Yes. Mr. Sancho's is somewhere we try to go when we're in Cozumel. It's great port. Highly recommend. all you could eat and drink for what I think it's $50 a person.
Yeah. And we did discover one year, I think it was last December, that they had a volleyball court. And so we did play a little bit. So that was kind of fun. That was you're on the court with other people from like different countries and stuff, and you're all trying to like communicate with each other, and like they have different words for this and you have different words for this, and it was just entertaining trying to play. And so that was a good time. That was before our vlogging days, so unfortunately we don't have any footage of that.
What's your favorite food at Mr. Sancho's and drink, if you remember?
My favorite, there was their chicken quesadilla was fantastic, and
fish tacos.
No, their fish tacos, and probably their signature drink, which is their Mr. Sancho's, because it has like a chili salt, and we actually learned that that's called, what is it, worm salt?
I forget the name. We tried to make it
chili salt or something.
I think you did have to use like the big, no, not seasoned salt, the coarse salt, and then add a lot of chili powder to it.
Yeah.
And then that's on the rim. Right?
And I did get on, when we were on Horizon, when we went to Mr. Sancho's, I asked the bartender, I'm like, do you have a mudslide? And he said, no. I said, can you make me something like a mudslide? And he thought about it, and he made me something that was similar to mudslide.
Yep, that was quite good. That was our Carnival Horizon. Check out the one that says Mr. Sancho's. So we have the mudslides on there. We have all their food.
So that's another thing that we worry about too, is that is pretty much a third party excursion. So it's not a Carnival excursion. So we don't know when the last time we're going to be able to go to Mr. Sancho's again.
So
until all ports can open up, or all ports can open up and you can pick your own excursion. So we don't know when we'll be able to get back.
Yeah, because currently they're saying when cruising does resume, that the ports will just be, it's got to be the cruise line ran excursions, and they're not going to want people just wandering around. So that would eliminate like Mr. Sancho's, like at least for the near term. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. Hopefully they're all making it with local tourists somehow, making do. But yeah.
What is this? There, wants to look. Well, he's relaxing on the couch right now. He had a busy day. He was chasing squirrels and barking with the neighbor dog. So it was a very tiring afternoon for him. So now he's hanging out and relaxing. He says hello to all.
He has his own little fan base that's growing. We may have to have a Luke channel.
Yeah,
he may have to have his own channel.
Might be bigger than ours, so we'll
he'll get his own little live streams going. Angie says hi, Luke. Oh, Roberta says shrimp cocktail was good. And what is your favorite? Mine, it's probably the shrimp ceviche. That's always one of my favorite ones. So that was really good at Mr. Sancho's. Then the authentic nachos.
Until you take the nucleus. I tried telling Andy, I can't remember what TV show it was, but you don't take the chip that takes the majority of the cheese and the toppings, because that you're just taking the nucleus of the whole thing, and then you're just left with chips.
Although that's good for slow-mo. Slow-mo, take the nucleus and then do that in slow-mo.
So if anybody remembers what TV show talked about taking the chip of the nucleus.
So like Friends, maybe?
I don't know if it was Friends. I don't know. Angie was at Friends. Let me know.
Hey, we have someone newcomer.
Hello,
Lucky Cash. Hey, hello, welcome.
Go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Give us thumbs up if you like cruising and
or just traveling
cruise
in general.
talk. you may like some of our videos too, we'll welcome you to subscribe to our channel.
And just to let you all know, we do have a Facebook page too. So if you haven't already, go ahead and join that. That is also Arc Adventures.
Arc Adventures on Facebook. Yep.
And we do have an Instagram account as well. If you're interested in that, that is Arc Adventures 19. So, and any videos that you see us post in our group page, it will really help if you can just go ahead and share that video, and maybe you can get interest of somebody else who is interested in cruising, or they're wanting to go check out Gatlinburg, or, you know.
All right. We're doing well. How are you? And what area?
Yeah, where are you from?
Yep. Where are you from? And how's the weather there? It's very warm here, which is unseasonable for fall in St. Louis. It's 80 plus degrees. That's a little too warm. I mean, I like that temperature in the summer. It's got to be hot.
Entrees, are you allowed? Ha! So the normal person,
I would only ever get one.
The normal person on a cruise ship dinner will order one entree. Andy, on the other hand, will order not one, not two, but three entrees, while the rest are waiting to have their dessert.
I only did that once, in fairness, and I always say why it was 3. So lobster night, you want to get
fireworks going.
Fireworks. Lobster night, you do want to get like prime rib to go with it. So we did do the prime rib and lobster. That was the second entree, and then there was always this third entree I always wanted to try. That for whatever reason, it always shows up only on lobster night, and that was called a root vegetable and a pie crust. So one time only, I got 3 entrees, and then her dad made fun of me because he wanted to have his dessert, and he had to wait for the dessert menus till I was done.
There's only so much room on the table for 3 entrees, and then when you have a waiter that is constantly making sure your drinks are not emptying, so
lots of drinks.
So again, hello Narcisco.
But we don't think there's a limit. I guess, you know, if you ordered every entree, maybe they'd start to say, "Are you sure?" I don't know. Yeah. But
we always just would order, you know, one entree, one appetizer.
Yeah. Oh, I usually get 2 appetizers, I have to admit.
But what we did find out is, you know, when you order something and you ask them, you're like, oh, I can't decide between, you know, the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, like
the mushrooms or the soup. The staff will always tell you, you know, you paid for your cruise, you get however many you want, however many entrees, however many desserts. If you just want an appetizer and a dessert, you can do that. If you just want dessert with no entree, you can do that as well. So. Oh, Ohio.
Iowa.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I saw Iowa and.
So Iowa borders our state. I think you're right above us if I'm remembering geography well.
So I actually have been to Iowa. I guess it was about 8 or 9 years ago. I went to my first tailgate party for a football game. I think it was Iowa State versus Iowa something. And we actually went to Dyersville, and I got to see the Field of Dreams field, and I got to go into the cornfield. So that was.
Did you get to hit the ball around a little on the
brought
field?
Our gloves, and for those that are fans of Field of Dreams, we said, you want to have a catch? And we brought our gloves, and we played some catch on the field. So that was really cool.
Field still there, I guess?
And I believe they're actually having, I think they were actually having teams play there, like major league teams play there. I think I heard that. I don't know. If you heard that, let me know. I'm pretty sure, but could be wrong.
All right. Well, if again, if anyone has a favorite ship, let us know in the comments, or favorite cruise line. We do have one scheduled, as we said, in February. If that one goes, we'll see. And we have one in September next year, and that one would be really cool. It is out of it will be our first time going out of New York City, so we hear that sail away is really cool. So as you're leaving, you go underneath this giant bridge. So the bridge is so tall, cruise ships could go under it, and then you pass by a Statue of Liberty, and they just said, I've just heard that sail away is like outstanding.
Well,
So
let us know if you have any suggestions or ideas for us to do for our next vlog. We're always trying to brainstorm and think of things that we could do that are fun, that we could take everybody along with to either introduce you to something new, or just introduce us to do something new. So let us know if there's anything around our city you heard of that you would like to see, or if
it could be going up in the arch, or
well, no, that's happening right now.
When will we vlog again? We have one in the works now. That was another bike trip that we did to the confluence of the Mississippi and the canal, like a canal cut through. So that one's really cool because we found an area with like perfect sand right at the confluence area, where we're like, if we only brought like a lunch and drinks, we could just sit there in the sand watching the boats go by.
So hopefully we'll get that out soon. There's a lot of footage and a lot of time editing that's going to need music. So we'll hopefully get that out soon.
And then maybe after that, we're thinking of filming a Freddy's, kind of a taste of the new Freddy's here. And we just had their shop open like 2-3 weeks ago. So we've had thumbs up for people saying, yeah, do a Freddy's video, show us the steak burgers and the desserts and all that good stuff. So Lucky Cash says Norwegian. You'll have to tell us we haven't been on Norwegian. We've been on Carnival and Royal Caribbean so far.
We're really hoping Carnival. We want to hit Norwegian. We've only really been introduced to Carnival. That's all we knew. And then we got invited to do a Royal Caribbean, and we really enjoyed that ship too. So we can't really say yet which cruise line is our favorite, because we've only technically been on two. Yeah. So we don't really want to give a favorite until we experience at least more cruise lines.
We would like to try Norwegian, so we'll that's on our list, and MSC. Yeah. Let us know what your favorite ship is on Norwegian. Hey, we have Peg Villani.
We have not.
To Alaska.
That's one of the bucket list cruises. My worry is it's a smaller ship and waters can be quite choppy, and I have a lot of motion sickness. I will say that what is it called? What is it I take?
Dramamine.
Dramamine. I will say that the 24-hour non-drowsy Dramamine does help me a lot, but I don't know if it's up to the challenge for Alaska, but
the waters are much choppier.
But we're definitely hoping. I don't like the cold either, but from seeing footage that we've seen and pictures from Alaskan cruises, it's definitely like, how cool would that be to see a whale blow a spout next to the boat? So that the
mountains, like driving through the mountains and the channels, the scenery. I've heard is just everywhere you look, they say it's just jaw dropping. So that's on our
Hopefully
list
soon.
someday.
Okay,
Cardinals were supposed
I
to
knew
play.
I heard that somewhere. I couldn't remember. Maybe they were going to play, I don't know, Royals. I don't know. It sounds good. But, all right.
Triple A team from Iowa
Yep.
against the MLB. That would be cool. Have a major league playing like Triple A. Oh, the Rotterdam, I
Yes.
believe. Yeah, we've heard of the Rotterdam. That's is that a Princess or no? No, what's the name of that cruise line?
It will come to me, but it, the neat thing is with that, like, so we're used to the bigger ships that they have the, you know, the swimming pool and they have the karaoke, and like Rotterdam and all the smaller ships that go to like Alaska and stuff, it's more of like, you know, they still have the live music and the live bands, but it's more of like a more relaxing. And that's the main thing I worry about, is it being cold. Like I enjoy walking around the ship and being outside and stuff, but
well, we would still, I think in the summer,
yeah,
you could walk around the ships and you're not too cold. It's probably just wind. And then the hot tubs, as long as those are nice and warm.
it'll be fun to see a glacier like
It would be nice.
right next to you. So
yeah.
hopefully
Cubs.
we'll be able to do it soon.
Go
Cubs.
play the Cubs.
I knew it was somebody.
We
It
should
was
have known.
Royals, Cubs.
So see you soon. Great job on your first live video. Thanks for joining us on our first live video.
We hopefully we'll do it again. So.
And then just another reminder, if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. So maybe that'll help. Next time we go live, they'll suggest us, and this will just grow and grow. Yep. Thanks, everyone. Norwegian to Alaska. Okay. Yeah.
We have YouTubers that we follow that they've been on the Alaskan cruises, and so it looks really fun. And they got to get off
the excursions look fun.
Yeah, but they get, once again, excursions are so different now. You have to have a cruise line excursion, so you can't just like walk around and do your own thing. And we like to use the third party excursions because it helps out the locals. And so I don't know, just hopefully I just want to go on a ship again. So
Well, you enjoyed it. We'll do this again soon.
Give those thumbs
Thanks,
up.
that's a great job. You too. Thank you.
Right,
Thank
well.
you. Yep, we're about to wrap up. We'll try to keep, when we do go live, we'll try to keep it like right at an hour or just under an hour. So that, you know, it's not too huge of a commitment of time.
But just keep following us on, you know, our YouTube page, and then, like I said, again on Facebook, all of your comments and shares of videos really help us out too. So, and if this is something you enjoyed, let us know, and we'll do it again. So, all right, thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good rest of the day.